Now, back to an earlier story, the Western Championships and the two-day Central Championships will be held at GC Foster College following continued delays for the renovation of the track that was scheduled to get underway from January. Let's head to Denise Walters.
Organizers of the Western Championships and Central Championships were informed by the GC Foster College that as a result of ongoing delays, they could stage their meets at the St. Catherine-based institution as opposed to a track in Kingston. There will be some changes to Western Champs set for February 17, while Central Champs is slated for February 24 and 25.
The additional costs associated with doing accommodation in Kingston or nearby would just be too much for many institutions. And so, it was a welcome thing for Western Champs and also Central Champs when they got the news that they can return to the GC Foster College for this year. Western Champs, in fact, took a decision that their championship this year will have to go into straight finals. They are just doing a one-day thing, right? But Central Champs will still be doing the two-day event.
Athletics Director at GC Foster College is Chester McCarthy.
As it stands now, we've created a stay on the work on the track due to the fact that we are now almost at the middle of February in another 2 days' time. Well, and the materials are still on the wharf.
McCarthy explains the hold-up.
There are permits involved where the materials used in the resurfacing of tracks fall in the category of hazardous material. Incidentally, our government would have taken a stance to change the process for such permits. And so the nuances associated with those permits have really created this very lengthy process and delay in getting the materials off.
He says they've asked Reggae for some time and the work is expected to start on March 16.
We now realize that we would not have a long enough work period if we should even get the materials off next week to successfully do the work needed and have our GC Foster Classic meet on the 14th of March. A technical team from Germany is still in the country, but they had some other work that they needed to do elsewhere. And so that technical team may actually fly back to Germany and then come back to Jamaica at a later date when the work is to start.
The Western Relays scheduled for February 14 was cancelled as a result of the expected unavailability of the track at GC Foster College. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.